Hi, everyone. Welcome to the second part of this presentation regarding remote work. It was interesting on how during the first part, the Wi-Fi connection was acting out, because actually that's one of the downfalls of remote work, technical difficulties. So it was very interesting that that happened while we were talking about remote work. You know, your laptop can be slow, maybe the Wi-Fi is acting out. So I think that was a pretty example, and that's why we left it on the first video to actually show one of the cons against, or one of the things against remote work, how Wi-Fi connection or different things can affect remote workers. If we were doing a face-to-face presentation, that wouldn't be an issue, having like Wi-Fi or technical difficulties. So without further ado, I'm going to be presenting the last part of the presentation, the second part, regarding the different techniques on how remote work had helped the hiring processes and onboarding process for remote work. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Okay, perfect. Just wanted to make sure that I was sharing my screen. So let's go back to the first slide. That's another thing on remote work. You never know if it's really working or no. So different hiring processes using remote work techniques. I will be covering how remote work has changed recruitment and onboarding processes, along with main benefits and challenges companies can face. So remote work has completely transformed how companies find and integrate new employees. Digital tools now make it easier to recruit people from anywhere in the world. However, remote hiring also brings new challenges, such as keeping employees engaged and ensuring smooth communication, as well as these technical difficulties that we have had during this presentation. So I will be walking through how different organizations are using this using technology to hire, interview, and onboard remote workers effectively. So virtual recruitment starts with applicant tracking systems, which help human resources teams organize resumes, schedule interviews, and communicate with applicants. Also, some companies can use AI. That's something that is already here, so might as well just embrace it. They can analyze the candidates, their different skills and experience to find the best fit faster. Video interviews such as Zoom or Microsoft Teams save time and travel costs. And this method make hiring more efficient and global, but they also may face different challenges. It is harder to read body language or soft skills, and sometimes technology issues or privacy risks can show up. Technology issues we've been going through during the presentation. I have a couple of examples of virtual hiring. First, we have Amazon. Amazon has implemented AI screening that can help structure virtual interviews, and also using this can reduce or they have reduced almost 40% the whole 40% of the whole processing time whenever they hire people. We also have LinkedIn report. The report that, or they found out that nearly 80% of companies now use hybrid or fully virtual recruitment processes. So these examples can show how quickly virtual hiring has become, and that's setting up a new standard for different companies. So regarding the onboarding process, once a candidate is hired, onboarding becomes the next big step. Many companies use digital onboarding systems like Bamboo HR, Workbright to manage training and paperwork. To help new hires feel included, organizations host virtual welcome sessions or pair new employees with a body for support. We have different communications platforms like Slack, Teams, and Notion that make this collaboration way easier. Okay. One of the challenges that some companies may find is the engagement and the face-to-face culture environment that we have in a regular in-person job. And this is a last example in conclusion regarding remote work. A good example is GitLab. It's a fully remote company that created a public remote onboarding handbook to help employees integrate successfully. This approach ensures that even remote workers feel connected, productive, and part of the culture. So in conclusion, remote hiring and onboarding show that success depends on balancing technology with human connection. Different digital tools make the process faster and more inclusive, but engagement and culture are what truly keep the team strong and motivated. So we always have good things and bad things about remote work. Just saying one more time, our first part of this presentation show one of the bad things about remote work, technical difficulties. But yeah, that's everything. Thank you. We appreciate it. So the group was Jacob, Eli, Andres, and Ara, and that was everything regarding remote work.